DAVINES, and today's class will be focused on the new Nourishing family inside the Natural Tech range. We are very happy to have you here with us today. Of course, it's a new way for us to do our education live, and I've been doing now for a few times, but still could be that something happens. So if suddenly I disappear, guys, you know that I'm probably pushed on a wrong button, but I will come back to you. So don't disappear from the class if that should happen. So since it's a virtual space we're all working in, just be sure when you want to communicate with me or maybe with other people inside, you can put the cursor on the screen, and then you can see there come up different kind of icons, and there is a chat. And if you click on the chat, that's where you literally can ask questions. So if there's something you have doubts about, just ask your question in there, and I will answer it in between. So the way we're going to do this, I'm going to share a presentation with you guys today. And doing the presentation, I cannot really see what's going on. So I will go in and out just to follow up if everybody's okay or if there's any kind of questions. So as soon as I go out from the presentation, that's the time where you can ask some questions as you have some doubts about the product. But super welcome to all of you. The session today will take around approximately 1 hour. So as I said before, this is the new Nourishing family that you can see displayed here. The new Nourishing family have, of course, been changed a little bit when it comes to the active ingredients. We really try to improve the quality of the product and also the benefits of the product. So the hair is the clients will feel a totally different sensation compared to the previous Nourishing family they used to have on the hair exam. So a little bit of class code. Just remember, you guys, take some notes, because it's always nice with your notes. If you rewrite or restudy your notes within 24 hours, you're actually going to remember 80% more compared to if you don't make notes. If you have a question, I said before, please write it in the chat. Raise your hand. It's not so easy for me to see when I'm doing live here. So just write it in the chat, or you can even do in the Q&A if you're in doubt. I will check both while we're going on, okay? If there's a question that I might not be able to answer, since I'm a hairdresser like you guys, I have a little bit of background since I'm working very close with our lab in DAVINES in the village, but still there can be some specific things I maybe not can give you answers today. I will post it in the DAVINES education so I can get you answer. We have mute you all because the sound that way is better for everybody, so there's not all kind of noises coming in, so it's easier for you to listen to what I'm gonna say today. So the new Nourishing family is under the Natural Tech umbrella, and it followed the same concept, nature, man, and technology. Nothing have changed there. So what do we mean about man, nature, and technology? Actually, the nature have all the ingredients that we use and we can use when we produce in our products. In DAVINES now, we try to strive to use as much as possible natural ingredients in our products, just to be more environmental friendly, but also to be sure that we're going to have a nicer future for the further generation, for the environment. The man have a lot of knowledge. That means through many years, we have write down different kind of way to use the nature's ingredients, what they provide us with, how we can use it to, example, make the hair beautiful. You may have ever heard about that. Take an egg yolk, you whisper it, and then you can put on the ends and the lengths. It's good nutrition for the hair. So that's one of those actually in the past that was passed from generation to generation. Today, by using nature, of course, it's very convenient, but also in some cases not always possible to just use the nature as we know it. It can sometimes also have some toxic implement in the ingredients. So that's why we can use the technology today to help us to guarantee the safety and also even improve the quality of the product through technology. So what's the difference in the new Nourishing family compared to the past? First of all, we have worked very hard to have a more effective reconstruction treatment on the hair. And we also want to have a product that could go in and repair the hair fiber and also can prevent any kind of further damage to the hair fiber. So even if the hair tends to have breakage, we want to really strengthen the hair so it feels much better. So, main features of the line. First of all, it's a system that works in three different levels. First, it repairs the hair. This is very important that we can have something that really can repair the hair. So we have added a bond complex to the new family that can go in and work in the cortex on the bonds to strengthen the weak bonds and even reconnect broken bonds so it gets stronger the hair. We also added a cosmetic effect to the hair at the same time, because today a lot of the clients, they really like to see and feel the difference from the first treatment. So you'll see here, after you've done even one application, the clients will feel a big difference on the hair. So this is very important today. The clients want immediately effect on the hair. They don't want to wait 2, 3, 4, 5 treatments to feel the difference. They want to see immediately result. Prevention, of course, is also when we can go in and we can say reconstruct the bonds, the hair, the cortex. Actually also going to give you a longer lasting result this way. But of course, it's also connected to the home care. So if the clients don't buy anything to connect with, you can say, to use at home, so shampoo, conditioner, the longevity of the product, of the treatment, of course, is not going to be the same as if you continue with the same product at home. So let's look into what kind of ingredients we added into the new Nourishing family. First of all, we have the BIACIDIC bond complex. The BIACIDIC bond complex is a molecule that is contained 2 different kinds of molecules. It's malolactic acid, which have a strengthening power, and it's a lipoic acid that have a strong antioxidant power. So this is very important because one is working very intense inside the hair, and the other one prevents strong oxidation of the hair. We all know when people have like damage on the hair, quite often it's oxidized much faster. So you get more even damage from, example, the sun, the water, where you go swimming, example, from the chlorine from the pool, and even from the UV. So this is important. We have something that can go in and help to do a prevention for that. So what will it do actually? The bond complex is going to go in and work to reinforce the bonds. So the dissolvable bonds we have inside the cortex, they're going to reinforce them. So if any one of those bonds was already weak, they'll become stronger. Some of those bonds might already be broken. So we actually can go in and reconstruct them again. So we actually give better elasticity to the hair at the same time. Then we're also going to have the protection of the oxidation, and that's something that's going to work in external. That means it's going to work on the cuticle, as we talked about before. So as a result, you should feel the hair become much more elastic. You feel it is more compact because due to we work on the surface with another ingredients too. So not only the complex, but also keratin treatment, and then we're gonna see the shine, and the hair will also be very soft, so you see the cosmetic effect immediately from these ingredients. First of all, also I want to say this is a BIACIDIC bond complex, of course. It's patented by DAVINES, so we're the first one to use this kind of treatment inside our products. The next ingredient I'm going to talk about is the VEGETAL keratin. The VEGETAL keratin is coming from rice protein. And from the rice protein, we actually get the amino acids. And we have chosen here to work with 2 amino acids that have a very, very small molecule, so they can actually work directly on the cuticle and fill out the missing part of the cuticle. Because we all know when we keep going on doing chemical treatments to the hair, we also make some more damage to the hair, both in the cuticle, but also in cortex, depending on what kind of service we're gonna offer to the clients. So those 2 amino acids we're using is glycine and lysine amino acids. They are also ECO certified. And this is very important that we have a small molecule, because we need to fill out those empty spaces that is on the cuticle. And when we do that, actually, we have a prevention for dehydration, so we better can keep the moisture inside the hair, but also we have a prevention for all kind of oxidation causes, like except the sun, the pollution, and the wind, as I said before. Of course, the VEGETAL keratin and the bond complex work in synergy with each other. So it's not like just one do this and one do the other one. They're all, we can say they're overlapping each other, so to support each other to give the perfect balance of the health of the hair. You will see after the treatment that the hair will have much more strength. You will find the hair have more body, and you'll really see how the shine and the softness have been improved on the hair after just one treatment. This is the full assortment you see here. So you have a shampoo, You have a Keratin Wonder Super Active. It substitutes the Restructuring Miracle that you used to have in the past. We have a new ingredient, a new product, sorry, just called the Keratin Booster Super Active. And then we have the Hair Building Pack, the Vegetarian Miracle Conditioner, and the Vegetarian Miracle Mask that we also had in the past, but of course the formula have been changed. You find the Keratin Sealer, which is a new product also, and it will substitute, example, the Living Inside Infusion we used to have inside the Nourishing family. Finally, you find the Hair Royal Jelly, which is the same as always. It's just a moisturizer for your scalp, and I'll explain more about how you can use that. Before I'm gonna go on, I will just stop sharing my presentation, just see if anyone have any questions. So please write in the chat or Q&A if you have any kind of questions, ladies and gentlemen. So far, so good. Oh, there come a question. Okay, cool. Thank you, Gosha. Everything is clear. Good, good. So the first product I'm gonna talk about will be the Nourishing Shampoo. It's your cleanser. And it is, of course, cleaning your hair. It gives a lot of hydration to and nutrition to the hair, but also hydrate the scalp. So in case you have like really dry scalp, the new Nourishing Shampoo is the one we can recommend for dry scalp also. It, of course, have a nice foaming effect, and as you probably is aware of, we don't have any kind of sulfate in our shampoos in DAVINES. We have only surfactants, and the surfactant is coming from natural sources. Inside the shampoo, you find one active ingredient, as that's the VEGETAL keratin. So again, something that works on the cuticle to help again to compact your cuticle and make the surface of the cuticle more balanced and more perfect. Then you have a restructuring treatment, and it will be your Nourishing Keratin Wonder Super Active. This is an insulin treatment that you can apply, of course, after the shampoo. So you apply this on top of dry hair, and then you apply where it's needed. Always have in mind the Keratin Wonder Super Active, you don't need to apply all over the hair if you don't have any damage. So what I mean is if you have like healthy roots, but it's just ends length that is damaged on, it's just the ends and lengths, we're gonna apply this treatment to. It will, of course, help to prevent breakage. It will help to fortify the weak bonds inside the hair. It will also help to repair those bonds that is broken inside the hair. So generally, you'll see the hair become much more stronger, easier to manage, and also soft and shiny. We use a standard application of 30 grams, so for hair to around the shoulder. And you leave it on for 10 minutes with heat, or you can also use it without heat for 50 minutes. Of course, when you're using heat, the treatment becomes a little more intense. But we actually have come up with a solution for that. So you will actually see in the assortment that we're going to see later, we have a bandana that you can take around the head. So you can clip off the hair when you've done your treatment, and then you can put on the bandana. So it creates a natural heat from the scalp to even improve the quality of the product. The Keratin Wonder Super Active had two active ingredients inside. You find the VEGETAL keratin and you find the BIACIDIC bound complex there. Then we have another treatment you can add to your previous treatment, and this is the Keratin Booster Super Active. This is a new product, as I said earlier, and this product here you add into the Keratin Wonder. This product we only recommend for very damaged hair or serial damaged hair, or we can say hopeless hair. It really gonna make the treatment much more intense. It's a high concentration of the VEGETAL keratin and BIACIDIC bound complex, so a good cocktail, and it helps actually to repair and nourish the hair at the same time. You use 1 gram per 5 grams of the Keratin Wonder. So before we talk about a standard application should be 30 grams of your Keratin Wonder. That means to that you can add up to, you add 6 grams of the Keratin booster into the formula, you mix it together, and then you can apply it on the hair. But remember again, this is for serial damaged hair. So when you have like normal hair, normal damage, soft damage on the hair, we just use the Keratin Wonder by itself. Then we go into the home care, and for home care, we also have created a restructuring treatment. So we used to have the pack, but now the pack have become more like intense treatments that you can continue with at home. It strengthens the hair, and of course is also improving the quality of the hair at the same time, and it can also prevent the hair breakage. So this is the treatment you can continue with at home if you have the breakage of the hair. We recommend to use the hair building pack after 2 to 3 shampoos. So you can do first the treatment, shampoo 2 to 3 times, and then you can make another treatment. Processing time for this treatment here will be 10 to 15 minutes, depending on what kind of hair you're working on. So fine hair, 10 minutes, and thick and coarse hair, 50 minutes. It's very important with our treatment, always remember to comb the hair before you rinse off, so you even compact the cuticle better. Because this is, we can say, of course, all the pH is acid, but we need something that really can compact the cuticle, and the only way to really compact your cuticle is to comb the hair every time. You find also here the VEGETAL keratin and the BIACIDIC balm complex. After that, you can use the vegetarian milk conditioner. The vegetarian milk conditioner is for fine to medium hair. It, of course, gonna give the softness, the shine to the hair. It helps also, again, to make the structure, so the surface on the hair, even. And you leave this product on for 5 minutes, and then you comb, and then you rinse. You have, again, here, VEGETAL keratin and the BIACIDIC balm complex inside. Or, if you have thick and coarse hair, you can use the vegetarian miracle mask. So you have 2 options, the conditioner or the mask, depending on your hair type. It's a deeply moisturizing and nourishing mask, so it's a little more heavy, of course, compared to the people with fine and normal hair. They don't want a heavy product. And of course, here again, it prolongs the benefits from the treatment, and also again have the strengthening action of your bonds. You use it exactly the same way. You leave it on the hair for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, you comb, you rinse, and you're done. Also here you find the VEGETAL keratin and the BIACIDIC bond complex inside. Then we have the Nourishing Keratin Sealer. This is the new product, and it's really, really beautiful. It is very light, so you can use it all hair types, and the way to use it is to use 10 to 15 pumps. You make some sections on the hair, and you spray it on, and then you comb. It will help to seal the cuticle. It increases, of course, the brightness and the softness of the hair, and it also can prevent the split ends. So this is the perfect product for those clients that come in with a lot of split ends. You can just apply the keratin sealer. After you're done, you shampoo your conditioner, you apply the sealer, and you blow dry the hair, and you really see how it protects the split ends. Very, very beautiful. It, of course, helps to even improve the whole range of the product. So sometimes people may be considering this is maybe not so important, but it all works in synergy with each other. So you see that a little bit later. I will go through how to do an in-salon service, and I'm also going to show you how to do a home care service. As I said before, use 10 to 15 pumps. It's a spray bottle, and the active ingredients you have inside here is the VEGETAL keratin. Finally, we have the royal jelly, which is mineralizing for dehydrated scalp. It's full of minerals and vitamins, so it helps to reconstruct the normality of the scalp. It gives a lot of moisture. So if you have like very sensitive scalp, sometimes the royal jelly can be a good solution. Example tips and tricks for use, ladies and gentlemen, how I used to use this one in the salon is when we had like more hash treatments. So when I use, example, bleach on the scalp, or if I use extra lift the 12 serum from mask with 40 volume on the scalp, then sometimes after the scalp can be quite tight. So example, when I use it together with the bleach, I simply, after the bleach and before I tone the hair, I simply offered them a Royal Jelly Super Active on the scalp, let them sit and rest for 10 to 15 minutes, and after that, I literally went on with my toning. Just, we can say it's not going to give any kind of protection, but it's just some soothing effect on the scalp and feel the scalp is not so tight compared to if you don't add anything. When it comes to the extra lift colors, of course, after the extra lift colors, we always apply a royal jelly, let it rest. Of course, you leave it on, and then you can cut the hair, and then you can blow dry the hair as normally. What is the different or improvement you can see in the beneficial things of the new Nourishing compared to the previous one? First of all, you can see the anti-breakage effect after a complete treatment have increased with 33%. So it's really amazing how it's been anti-breakage more efficiency. The lasting of the anti-breakage effect after a complete treatment and 3 shampoos is improved with 109%. So more than double have really been improved. And those of you that might already have the new nourishing family in your portfolio in the salons, I'm quite sure you will see and feel the difference between the previous nourishing and the new one. It's really impressive. I'm gonna show you a video, and then I'm gonna go back to some quick questions if you have any questions. Okay, enjoy the video.
Man has nourished himself thanks to the multiple properties of cereals since ancient times. Our hair, just like our body, needs constant nourishment to stay strong and to recover from the damage caused by environmental aggressors and everyday life. With the renewed Natural Tech Nourishing line, DAVINES introduces a new concept of reconstruction, developed for dry and damaged hair. A complete restructuring system that acts on 3 different levels: prevention, repair, and hair beauty. A tailor-made range to cover all of hair's different needs. The guarantee of lasting results. Increased benefits through regular use. Healthy hair has a compact internal and external structure, thanks to ordered proteins and disulfide bonds that strengthen the hair's structure and give cohesion to all its components. Frequent exposure to chemical, mechanical or thermal stress, such as straighteners and hairdryers, or to environmental aggressors, can weaken and damage the hair structure. All products of the Nourishing line are enriched with the new vegetal keratin, a combination of rice protein and a mix of amino acids that, thanks to their various molecular sizes, interact with the hair fibre in different ways, boosting its full repair. At the same time, the innovative BIACIDIC bond complex acts more in depth, protecting and repairing the disulfide bonds. The BIACIDIC bond complex is an exclusive mix of dual-action ingredients that combines the strengthening power of the maleic acid with the strong antioxidant force of liposol maleate. It has an extraordinary effect on hair. It rebuilds damaged bonds inside the hair structure and prevents and protects from oxidative damages. The combined action of the 2 active ingredients gives new life to the hair structure for stronger, softer and more compact and luminous hair.
I hope you enjoy our video here. So before we're gonna go into the in-salon treatment, I'm just gonna see if there's anyone of you that have any kind of questions. So please write in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any kind of doubts, any kind of questions, before we're gonna go on. Seems you're all good. Oh, there was somebody here. Okay, how often do you recommend salon treatment? I'll get back to that in a second because I'm gonna look into the treatment now, so you will find out, you discover in 2 minutes. So in salon treatment, how do we use it? Step 1 will be first you cleanse the hair, of course. You use the shampoo here. So wet the hair, add the shampoo. And again here, I of course want to say to you guys, today I find quite often that the clients don't have so dirty hair when it comes to salon. So in many cases, we probably just can provide them with one shampoo to save the environment for not using too much water, but also for products. So always have that in mind, that maybe you don't need to cleanse the hair so much as you used to do. After that, we towel dry the hair, and then we're gonna do the treatment. So this is the restructuring treatment we're gonna do to the client. And you have 2 options here. You have the Keratin Wonder Super Active that you apply for all kind of, we can say, light damage to normal damaged hair. You apply, as I said before, 30 grams of standard application, and we leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes, depending on if you're using heat or no heat. You can, as an alternative, you can actually, on several damaged hair, so very porous, hopeless hair, we can actually improve the quality even more by adding the Keratin Booster Super Active into the Keratin Wonder Super Active. In that case, you will add to 30 grams of your standard application, you add 6 grams of the Keratin Booster Super Active. Processing time will be the same, 10 to 15 minutes, nothing will change there. So 2 options now you have with this treatment. After that, you remember to comb the hair, we rinse. Excuse And then you have two options here. Either you apply for fine to medium hair or you apply for thick and coarse hair. So for fine and medium hair, we're going to apply the vegetarian miracle conditioner. We leave it on the hair for 5 minutes, we comb and we rinse. And the vegetarian miracle mask is for thick and coarse hair. And here we apply for 5 minutes, we comb and then we rinse. This is going to really complete and seal the hair all over. After that, we towel dry the hair, and then we're gonna apply the keratin sealer that really gonna compact the cuticle and gonna fill in with the vegetal keratin, the missing part of the cuticle that still maybe can be there after the treatment have been done inside the salon. So Gosha, before she asked a good question, how often shall we repeat the in-salon treatment? So we have a 3 definition. Let's say you have dry and damaged hair, but very light. We can say you will do it just once a month in the salon. When you have like, we can say normal damaged hair, so normal dry and damaged hair, we should recommend to do it twice a week. If you have really damaged hair, so severe damaged hair, we recommend you do it once a week, this treatment in the salon. All clear about that, I hope. So either once a month, twice a week, once every 2 weeks, and then once a month. Then after that, of course, we need to go into the retail. So for the retail, first of all, of course, we have the shampoo that you can sell to the clients. Then you have like an option to give them a restructuring treatment they can take with them home. This will be the hair building pack. Remember the hair building pack, we have to be on the hair for 10 to 15 minutes, and you use it after every 2 to 3 shampoos, and then you repeat with the conditioner or the mask after that. So again, here for fine to medium hair, you have the vegetarian miracle conditioner, and for thick and coarse hair, you have the vegetarian miracle mask. And finally, again, you have here the keratin sealer. So if you really want to be super beneficial from the nourishing treatment you've done in the salon, you should literally buy all 4 products to really have the longevity of the whole treatment. We know sometimes it can be very difficult maybe to sell 4 products to the clients. But recently, I was in India last year, and it was very interesting, my experience there. To be in the salon, I was in the salon every weekend from Friday to Sunday to promote DAVINES and Natural Tech in the salons. And when we talk with the clients and we put up the products we recommend for the hair, it could be like from 2 products, of course, but quite often up to 3 to 4 products. What's really interesting to see how many of the clients literally went out with 3 to 4 products. They were really impressed with the guidance they got into what kind of products to use, how to use it, and why to use it. And sometimes they maybe was saying like, oh, you know what, but if I use the shampoo and then they had the building pack, then maybe I'm just gonna take the keratin sealer. I don't need the vegetarian miracle conditioner then. But then, of course, it can sometimes be because of the financial situation. But in most cases, I simply just told them what will be the difference if they didn't use the conditioner compared to if they use it. So when they have some food for thought, they actually quite often bought everything and they were quite happy that way around. So have in mind, actually, the more you present for the clients, there's a higher opportunity for the clients to literally take 3 products. If you only talk about the shampoo example and the conditioner for the clients, the risk is sometimes to just take the shampoo or the conditioner depending on what they need at home. They need to understand that this is a complete treatment, that if you really want to prolong the beauty of your hair, you need to go on with the segment at home at the same time. I'm just gonna jump out from here because I could see there's somebody asking a question. The pack. Do you recommend the pack for everyone or just for very damaged hair? Thank you. That's a very good question. No, the pack, of course, is for very damaged hair. So, of course, we don't need the pack for all the clients. As I said before, it's very good for breakage, right? So when you have clients with a lot of breakage on the hair, we recommend to use the hair building pack. So If you have clients, they maybe have like colored hair with some, you know, few highlights coming through. This is quite rare. They have like a breakage on the hair. So they could go away with shampoo, vegetarian conditioner, and the sealer. But again, if you want to really improve the whole treatment that you have actually in the salon, if you buy all 4 products, for sure, you have really amazing experience at home too. Of course, mainly again, as I said before, help in the pack is to prevent breakage on the hair. So it's of course more for like more severe cases of damage on the hair we talk about. Many clients, they'll be very happy just to use the shampoo, the miracle conditioner or the mask, and then the sealer, keratin sealer, that will be enough for them. But as I said before, sometimes we want to pamper ourselves, and the hair building pack will be perfect solution for those clients. All clear about that, I hope. So let's talk about our packaging in DAVINES. As you know already, we have like probably we have the CO2 neutral packaging in DAVINES. That means that everything that we produce of packaging is compensated by planting trees around the world. At the moment, we are following a project in Ethiopia where we are helping local community to restore the forests, because it's all been chopped down, because as you probably know already, in Africa, they don't have access to electricity everywhere. So when they have to cook, they're looking for wood. And what happened? Of course, they cut the trees to find wood for cooking. So this is a new product that we have started to join with DAVINES. In the company, in DAVINES, of course, in the village, everything is produced without any kind of CO2. So all the product by itself inside is CO2 neutral. Maybe some of you have been to the village and see the village, and there you also will see there's no chimneys. We use alternative energy for all our productions. We use for the bottles and jar is recycled plastic. That means there's not been interfered with any kind of petrochemicals, because it's all recycled plastic we're using. For the labels is also a kind of plastic, because we of course need to be water resistant when used in the shower. So we use green PE labeling. And what does it mean? It means it's coming from VEGETAL, and it's coming from sugar cane. That's the sugar cane that actually now gonna help us now to make this green PE packaging, labeling for our products. So again, here, there's no involvement of petrochemicals when it comes to the labels. So what is the opportunity for you guys in your salon? First of all, you can have a higher turnover, because now with the 4-step treatments, of course, you can increase the turnover in the salon. We can then say, of course, right now, we are all at home. We can really do so much, but I'm quite sure when we're getting back from the crisis, a lot of people missing out the contact, the social contact. So it's a good way actually to offer them a nice treatment on the hair to get them back on track again after they've been home. And maybe even some of our clients, to be honestly, have maybe gone to the supermarket and they did not only buy food, they also maybe bought a color treatment or a bleaching treatment. So it could be a good alternative now to get back to business. Loyalty, of course, we're going to have, because we have something that really make them feel well, and they immediately can see the benefits from it, because it's more cosmetic. Some from the first treatment I said in the beginning, they really feel the difference with this new treatment. Retail, of course, is a thing that's very important. As I said before, with the maintenance at home, it's very important to continue with the treatment at home. So minimum shampoo and conditioner, and then they can add on, of course, the pack and the keratin sealer. But of course, as I said before, suggest 3 or 4 products to the clients depending on what you need, and I'm quite sure you will, with a good information about what it will be the benefits from using them, I'm quite sure a lot of clients will be very satisfied. I know that a lot of people, when it comes to retail product, a lot of hairdressers I talk with, they're like, oh, but Brian, I don't feel like to sell or you know, push the clients to buy something. And see this way here is an opportunity for the clients, you know, it's an opportunity for you guys, because no matter what, we all will need a shampoo, we all need a treatment at home, and there's 2 options to buy it, either in the salon or when I do my grocery shopping in the supermarket. So let's always stimulate the clients and give them opportunity to choose what they want. And it can be sometimes they maybe not take anything, but always remember, when you come up, they have to pay the bill. Just make them a small reminder if they're interested to proceed with a home care treatment at home, or they're fine with what they have at the moment. So what's the benefits for your client? First of all, we have different kind of solutions. So now we have different kind of options, opportunity for them, and you can also add on treatments to the salon, which is really beautiful for you to increase your business, but also for the clients, depending on what kind of damage they have on the hair, they can say, you can personalize each treatment for the client. Taking care of you, of course, this is something that's very important. So again, here we can customize the treatment. And again, we also can make this prevention of further breakage on the hair. So we really want to care for the hair. So what can we do to improve your quality of hair? What can we do to make you feel more comfortable about your hair? And what can we do to make you feel in love with your hair? And this we can do with the new nourishing treatment. Cosmetic effect, as I said before, of course, from the first treatment you're going to have on the hair, the clients will feel the difference. They'll feel very smooth and silky hair, more compact the hair, and you will also see this way for you guys. When you're going to blow dry the hair, it's much easier to blow dry, but even for the clients at home, it's going to be easier to blow dry. Why? Because now we have compacted cuticle, so that means all the water molecule, when you start to blow dry the hair, going to easily run away compared to when there's all the missing cuticles. The water molecules going to be in there between, and it take longer time to actually blow dry the hair. So you also see here an improvement this way around. And I think somebody popped up with a question. What kind of upcharge charge would you do for this now? So what you mean is the price you're asking for, how much I will charge for a treatment? Yeah, you know what, it is always something that is very hard to say how much should we charge for the clients. Why? First of all, we all have business on different kind of levels. So depending on where you are, in which area, some prices are more expensive and some prices are less expensive. I will always say the best way for you guys to run your business and to find out how much you should charge is not to go around in the evenings when all salons are closed and we look into the window to see what do they charge here for a treatment, what do they charge for a haircut. No, it's not working that way because we have different kind of expenses. The rent can be different even if we're in the same area, right? The best way to find out your prices, the right prices, is literally to find out what is your minute price in the salon or the hour price in the salon. What does it mean? That means you take all your expenses, your salary you want to, so your own salary, even if you have staff, the staff salary, every expense that you have from buying cookies for the clients, the tea, the coffee, the magazines, whatever you provide them of free service, all this you have to calculate in your expenses. And then you divide up with how many hours your salon are open and how many people you're working there. And then you will find out exactly what should be your price. And then from there you can say, okay, this treatment here, how long time will it take me? Okay, it will take me half an hour. So half an hour gonna cost me X amount of money. So let's say 1 hour price in your salon is, let me just say 50 euro, just to say something. That means that treatment is gonna cost you 25 euro. And this is a very important way to actually find out how your business is. And I tell you now, ladies and gentlemen, now is the perfect time for you actually to find out how is your business actually running. Because I know a lot of my colleagues around the world have salons. So sometimes they say to me, Brian, you know what, we work a lot, but I don't really see so much money in my pocket that I thought I will see. And I find quite often it's maybe because we forget to calculate in expenses we have and put it into the price on the salon. So this is a good moment for you guys to really reevaluate your whole business. How is it going? What is the price I'm charging? Are they good or could they be a little bit higher? Because of course, we all want to, of course, we have to survive. But also, I think sometimes we give away too many services for free. So we need really to look into this. And this is a good time now because now we are, most of us are locked in the houses at the moment. So don't use the time as an excuse because now is your time to find out how healthy is your business. So when that is said, we also have some accessories for the treatment you can use in the salon. So we have, example, the white towel from Natural Tech from Wellbeing. You find 2 different kind of terracotta balls that you use, and they're made in Italy. And then you find 2 different kind of brushes. depending on if you're going to apply a treatment on the scalp or if you're going to apply a treatment on the ends and the lengths. Of course, all those accessories you can use for all the treatments you have inside the salon with Naturtech. Finally, we have the bandana I said before. So it's the black triangle you see, and that's the bandana you can apply to the hair after you have done the treatment. So when you apply the treatment, you can clip up the hair and then you put the bandana around, and the clients can sit there and relax themselves for 10 to 15 minutes before you're gonna rinse out the product. So some of you maybe now can be thinking, what's the difference between on protection, the central light where we have the hair protecting booster inside, and the new Naturtech Nourishing family? So first of all, the on protection and central light, they are just protecting the hair. In that sense, there's nothing to work on the cuticle the same way as Naturtech can do. So you have something that's gonna go in and strengthen the disulfide bonds inside the hair. You have something that's gonna help to protect the weak bonds, and you have something that actually can go in and restructure the bonds that have been damaged through previous service that have been done on the hair. When it comes to the BIACIDIC bond complex and the Naturtech, then you have a complete treatment because you have something that works inside your hair, which is the bond complex. So again, protecting the bonds, help to restore and reinforce the weak bonds, and also help to restore the broken bonds. And at the same time, you had the VEGETAL keratin that work on the cuticle, that help really to compact the cuticle, fill in missing part of the cuticle so the hair become more uniform. And also you had a lot of hydration and nutrition at the same time inside the hair. When it comes to our Naturtech range, and that's something I forgot to say to you before, guys, is have in mind that we don't use silicone at all in the Naturtech treatments. So you don't find silicone that is the one that's gonna make your hair beautiful. You find emollients coming from sugarcane, coconut oil, and from castor beans. That's what we're using instead of silicone. I'm just going to do a short recap with you guys. So just about the key benefits that you actually get with the new Nourishing family. First of all, you have a treatment with a deep reconstructing action on the hair. And that's due to both you have the complex and the keratin. You find bond protection and rebond action. So here again is the complex that's gonna work inside your cortex. It helps to reinforce the weak bonds, and it helps, of course, to restore broken bonds, and help also protection for further breakage on the hair. Then you find strengthening and anti-breakage protection, as I just mentioned. Moisture and nutrition, of course, will also be one of the benefits you get with the new Nourishing. So there's a lot of moisture going on and a lot of nutrition at the same time, as I just talked about before, the emollients that we have from sugarcane, coconut oil, and castor beans example. Shine and softness, of course, you have the cosmetic effect immediately. So clients will feel from the first treatment, they really feel the difference on the hair and the compactness of the hair. They will find the hair is more full of body. They will find a better structure of the hair, and that's due to the whole synergy of the ingredients we're using, give this kind of feeling for the clients. Finally, a long-lasting result. If the clients continue with the treatment at home, of course, they're gonna see the longevity even further from the new Nourishing line. That was my information for you, ladies and gentlemen. So I will go out now. I'll go back to the chat. I can see here there should be writing. So let's hear from Anna. Can we do both a nourishing treatment and on protection solid consolidation treatment? And if yes, in which order? No, that will be too much at one time. But the way I will suggest you can do, when you have like a hair that have you just want to do a beautifying treatment with on protection, I will do my on protection treatment just to strengthen the hair. If I have a hair that is missing both strength but also nutrition, so protecting of my cuticle at the same time, I will recommend the Nourishing. So the way to do this is probably first time I will go in and I will do my beautifying treatment with on protection, and the next time they come back I can do then my Nourishing treatment. So again, you do one and one, you combine them, but do them at the same time. There will be too much for the hair. There will not be the benefits for the clients. So Then you have to have in mind when you use on protection. On protection you can use as often as you want, because we cannot really say how much of the bonds they're going to be reconstructed every time we do the treatment. But generally, that's how I will use it. So one time I'll do the on protection, so beautifying treatment, and the second time she comes back to clients, I will recommend her the new nourishing. All clear? Is there more questions, ladies and gentlemen? It seems you're all good. So I will take the opportunity to say thank you for joining the DAVINES virtual education today. It's been my pleasure to be with you in the classroom today. I hope you have enjoyed our information that we share with you today. I hope you find some inspiration, and again, go home, do some treatments in your salon, which is really, really important that we can increase our business. So I think a best way to increase the business at the moment is really start with some treatments in the salon, because there can be people, clients that have tighter money because of the situation. So then it's nice to do some nice haircut treatments, and also a nice hair massage or scalp massage is revealing a lot of, you can say, concerns the clients might have. They're thinking a lot about what's going to happen to the future. So just to really give them a nice well-being experience when they come back in your salon, I think that will be very, very nice, and they'll remember for a long time. So thank you for taking your time to be with me today. Thank you to joining the DAVINES education today. And I wish you all a very nice Easter. And I hope you're gonna have a beautiful weather as we have here in Italy. We have amazing sun. Unfortunately, we cannot leave our houses. We can only go out in our garden. But anyhow, it's Easter, and we should, no matter what, celebrate it and hope to be together good friends. And I just recommend you, since I've been here by myself for 4 weeks in my own house, do some virtual dinners with your friends, or virtual aperitivo with your friends. It is really nice, and it's a good way to stay tuned and to be connected with the people around the world. Okay, take care. It was nice to see you all. Bye-bye. Bye, Hans. Bye, Gosha. Bye, Ty. Bye, Aurelia.